Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel. In a heartbreaking moment, Isabel Brown refuses to allow David to take the place of her father, KODY Brown. Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, is preparing to wed David Woolley in season 19. She has presented her children and ex-husband to her new partner. In addition, the TLC personality is getting married in a few months. Fans, however, were devastated when Isabel, Christine's daughter, revealed her feelings prior to her marriage to David. She opened up about how she really felt about her developing relationship with her new partner. KODY had no patience with the reality TV star. Nevertheless, Isabel appears to be afraid of losing her father prior to her mother's wedding. KODY was criticized by fans for not being more involved in his kid's life. What was spoken to Christine by Isabel? She asked her mother what? Is she afraid of losing KODY for good? To find out why Isabel became upset, continue reading. Due to his toxicity and selfishness, Sister Wives star KODY Brown destroyed his bond with his elder children. For the benefit of his new wife and her kids, he disregarded them. Like the other children, Isabel longed for her father's affection. She was devastated, nevertheless, when her father decided not to have her surgery during the pandemic. He denied that the COVID-19 epidemic was the reason he was visiting Arizona. When Isabel's father went to his friend Brian's wedding, she became upset because of his lack of knowledge. How can he defend officiating Brian's wedding when he refused to attend my surgery? She inquired. KODY was criticized by fans for being a stupid father. When he took Aurora, Robyn's daughter, to get her ear pierced, they also snapped at him. The way that Isabel feels about her mother's wedding breaks the hearts of TLC viewers. Is she still hopeful about KODY? Isabel Brown, star of Sister Wives, never got the affection she deserved from her father. She encouraged Christine and accepted their breakup. But when the TLC personality learned that her mother was getting married, she had a tearful moment. Isabel and Christine recently had a tearful talk. She acknowledged having the impression that her mother was seeing someone other than her father. The TLC personality wished for her mother's happiness. When Isabel learned that Christine and David were getting married soon, she was overcome. He won't try to replace Dad, right? She questioned her mother. Fans were moved by the TLC star's heartfelt query. It saddened them to watch Isabel sobbing and begging her mother if her new spouse would take her father's place. To talk about her breakdown in the most recent episode, some fans also created a Reddit post. It broke me that KODY always put Isabel last and she still wanted him in her life, the original poster said. Like the original poster, a number of viewers charged that KODY was failing to improve his relationship with his kids. He doesn't put any effort into the relationship, he wasn't around when they lived close, and he's not around now, one user commented. They observed David's attempts to interact with and make his wife's kids feel at ease. Others believed that Isabel must be hoping that having David in their lives would allow KODY to continue ignoring Christine's children. During his custody dispute with Christine Woolley, KODY Brown, star of Sister Wives, may have to reveal his psychological cards. In order to prove his case and prevail in the battle, he might need to present his psychological profile in court. As a result, KODY and all he has been hiding over the years will be revealed in this legal struggle. However, there is much more to the story than that. What is the point of this? Is KODY going to consent to sharing his psychological profile? For what reason are these reports required in court? Discover some startling facts regarding KODY and Christine's continuing legal dispute by reading on. Christine Woolley, star of Sister Wives, is at last taking the action she ought to have taken after her breakup in 2021. KODY Brown has been brought to court by her. Finally, she is requesting that he provide child support for Truly Brown, their shared daughter. The celebrity also asked the court to require KODY to undergo a paternity test before proceeding because the star child's birth certificate does not include his name. Christine wants a proper visiting schedule in addition to child support from KODY. As a result, the custody of Truly will now be decided by the court, and everything will be done legally. KODY has also hired an attorney and is prepared to defend himself against Christine in court. However, it seems that the celebrity would need to establish a lot of things to prevail in this court case. Christine, a Sister Wives star, is prepared to go to any lengths to win the war and submitted a petition to protect her daughter's future. Such custody disputes typically require both parties to produce their psychological profiles in court, according to a recent Reddit thread that addressed the issue. They would need to present their reports in court and seek advice from a psychologist. The OP questioned whether KODY would also need to provide his psychological assessment and whether Utah courts operated similarly. Even while it wouldn't be visible to the public, it would undoubtedly alter the tone of the custody dispute. Many users acknowledge that it would be the best part because a lot might be revealed by this simple psychological report, and viewers would have the opportunity to understand why KODY acts in a particular way. A Utah resident did, however, affirm that it was not required to submit a psychological profile in Utah. However, either party may ultimately ask for it, and the judge may undoubtedly order it. As a result, viewers urged Christine to enter a plea for this and bring KODY to justice. According to one admirer, Christine ought to ask the court to get KODY to submit to a urine test as well. This would show whether or not he was using steroids or any other type of substance. In the midst of all of this, fans are certain that KODY will not be able to win the court battle at all, and that he will not be granted 50-50 custody. As season 1 of The Golden Bachelorette draws to a close, I'm still in disbelief that Joan Vassos selected Chalk Chapel in spite of his serious warning signs during the show's disastrous season. When Joan was chosen as the next lead, she wasn't as familiar with the show as some of the other cast members. Joan first appeared on Jerry Turner's season of The Golden Bachelor. Joan had some experience entering the series because she had left The Golden Bachelor early, but she was ready for the journey of a lifetime when she joined The Golden Bachelorette Season 1 as the first lead for the spin-off. Joan's tenure as the lead had a fantastic beginning, but as the season went on, things became a little more challenging. She was glad that she got along with the males who were cast for her, although she connected with some of them better than others. Joan immediately clicked with a group of frontrunners led by Chalk, including Mark Anderson, Jordan Heller, Pascal Ibgui, and Guy Gansert, despite some problems with the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 ensemble. Joan wasn't sure about her choice, even though she hoped one of them would be a long-term relationship. As the days dwindled down, Joan eagerly prepared to make her decision, even though she had little faith in some of the guys she was rapidly approaching the end of the experience with. Bachelor Nation started to question whether Joan would wind up alone when Guy and Chalk were involved. In my opinion, Joan wouldn't end up with either of her last two because her relationships with them both were too tenuous to result in engagement or even a committed relationship. I'm quite shocked that Joan was able to overlook Chalk's warning signs when she made her decision. The Golden Bachelorette generated a lot of excitement despite Bachelor Nation's difficulties with The Golden Bachelor. The enthusiasm was evident, regardless of whether Bachelor Nation was hoping to make amends for Jerry's season or was just anticipating the Bachelorette's take on the golden side of the show. When Joan was chosen as the unexpected lead in The Golden Bachelorette, I was feeling like I was ready for a change. That someone who hadn't even made it to the season's final stages would have a chance to be the next Bachelorette lead thrilled me. Joan and the rest of the group were probably under a lot of pressure because the rest of Bachelor Nation appeared to be hoping that the series would succeed. It was evident that the Golden series had higher expectations from the beginning, even though relationships on The Bachelor and its spin-offs aren't known to last very long. Viewers anticipated relationships to last because they were seeking for people in more mature stages of life to have more mature relationships. Despite the enthusiasm, there was undoubtedly a lot of pressure because Jerry and Teresa Nist's divorce was such a shock to Bachelor Nation. Joan appeared to be a charming, exciting lead who was prepared to find a long-term partner when The Golden Bachelorette first started. Although Joan remained the same during her tenure on the show, she wasn't the captivating lead that some had anticipated she would be. Even while I liked Joan, I didn't like how tactful she was in the first several episodes. It was disheartening to see The Golden Bachelorette because of the stark contrast between her outspoken appearance in her candid interviews and her interactions with the boys. She was a sympathetic lead, but she wasn't always